Welcome back to VinylSpin Cafe. Welcome. A good Sunday morning. We have quite a bit we're going to be covering today. I got some notes here. But first, before we get into it,
don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification beside it, because it's very important if you don't want to miss an episode. And it's also important because it lets YouTube know that there is people watching us, which puts us higher up, so more people can join and watch this episode and many others to come.
This is our third episode of 2020, and we do this every Sunday, coming to you at 9 a.m. in the morning Atlantic time. So what we're going to be covering today is what's new in the bin, which includes a shout out to another VC member. Something that's coming out soon that's going to save us a lot of money. You're going to be covering that.
Yes, I am.
Also, new updates that's been happening with Discogs. And if you don't know what Discogs is, I'll cover that a little bit coming up. There's some integration stuff happening with Apple, some pros and cons of what I personally think about it and what others are saying as well. We got a photo that was sent in from our setup segment. Our very first episode, we did a photo and it was a setup for inspiration for other people to see. They shared a photo. That's what happens, is they share a photo with us and then we share it with you. I also have a question for you, and this is a question that a lot of us record collectors have. I don't want to give away the hints, but it's something we all have in the back of our mind, and I'm going to be asking her, so it'll be interesting to see what she has to say about that.
I don't know what the question is, so now I'm kind of nervous.
Also, what's in the box? We're going to be covering what's in the box, so keep on watching to find out what it is. So let's get started right now.
I'm so out of the loop of this episode.
Let's get down here.
Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall.
New in the bin.
God, I never get anything new.
New in the bin. The shout out will come. It will come, but it won't make sense if I do it right now. Here's a cool thing I just picked up today. This is a Hank Aaron Move Over Baby. Here comes Henry.
Oh, cool.
This is just a 45. I don't collect 45s, but I'm a baseball fan, so I decided to get that. And I got a couple 45s of the Beatles. These are on Capitol, so I don't think they're worth that much, but it doesn't matter what they're worth. This is the Long and Winding Road on one side, and then the other side we have For You Blue. And then I got, they're all on the, they all have the same jacket. This is Act Naturally and Yesterday. And Nowhere Man and What Goes On. So I have a few 45s, but I don't normally collect them. This is an exclusive 3-track 12-inch. It's a Mistake called, but it's Men at Work.
Oh, I think I know that band.
Yeah. Here's the album that it's off of. It's a Mistake. And then they have 2 other songs on the other side as well. And it's also on cassette and all that great stuff. I picked up this one today. This is a Rod Stewart. Sing It Again, Rod.
That's such a cool jacket. I'm sorry, I've never seen something like that.
Yeah, it's
like a
it's a glass. It was in half decent shape. I've never seen it before. Well, I've seen that before, but not in the wild. Okay, here comes the shout out. Here comes the shout out. I was watching Chris Has the Spins. If you don't know who Chris Has the Spins is, he has another channel, a channel just like we do in the vinyl community. And he was showing a lot of stuff that is older stuff that I normally don't show myself because I didn't think people would be interested in it, but it really felt good to see older stuff that, you know, people weren't just, he wasn't just showing stuff that are just coming out. And these are stuff that some people would normally just skip over, and it inspired me to show some of the things I'm going to be showing today, because he was showing a lot of, he showed some bluegrass and older country stuff. Okay, Chris, here are some of the things that was in my collection of stuff that was given to me, actually. And I almost donated them, and I said, You know what? Chris showed some stuff that kind of resembles this. Maybe I'll give it a try. This is Friendly Fiddling, the Maritime Way. Featuring Maritime Old-Time Fiddling champion Ivan Hicks and the Maritime Express. This was actually brand new. It's open, it's in a dual pocket sleeve now. But this was brand new, and I gave it a try. So it's fiddling music. And they're from New Brunswick. I don't know much about Ivan Hicks, but I decided to give it a try, and I like it. And in this collection there was more too. Here's another Ivan Hicks here with the Maritime Express. And then there's Swinging Fiddlers. This has Keith Ross, Ivan Hicks, and Bill Guest. Guest,
yeah.
And then the last one is just Ivan Hicks. I believe this was his first album that he had put out. I was reading a little bit, and it has this nice, cool little sticker up there. And I'll get a little bit closer there.
So wait, is that one like a solo album?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Has a little sticker there indicating that it was from New Brunswick. And I think that's on an independent label. I haven't had a chance to really look into it a lot. So that's Ivan Hicks stuff. And then we got Canadian Old-Time Fiddling. This is Ned Landry. This is a Maritime Fiddle, the Fiddle Champion. Got a lot of fiddle stuff. And it brings me back to the old days. Now we're getting into the bluegrass stuff. Now this reminded me of, I forget what they called their song, the Soggy Boggy, what was the movie there that...
What are we looking for?
I have the soundtrack. Let me grab the soundtrack. Oh, I can't, I went blank.
I'm so confused right now.
Soggy Bottom Boys, I think that's what it's called.
Oh my gosh, that sounds very familiar.
I can't believe it just slipped my mind. Brother, or Where Art Thou? Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, I have no clue what we're talking about.
I had it in the back of my mind when I was doing, I was getting ready for this episode. But George Clooney played in it. Anyway. It ain't about George Clooney, so who cares? This is about my records. But this here is very very bluegrassy, hillbilly kind of style music. Really cool. I liked it has on here, Who's Gonna Mow My Grass? Who's Gonna Mow My Grass? It's a really funny song. It's a really funny song. Then we got White Mountain Bluegrass, Ice Covered Birches. I like it. Then we got Old Time Dance Party. The Valley Rhythm Boys. Yeah. Then we got another Ned Landry.
Oh my god, he looks so proud of his little fiddle.
Yeah, look, he's so proud of his little fiddle there.
You know what? If I was on a record, I'd be proud of it too.
Like, I just give my fiddle a little huggy. I'll give my fiddle a little huggy. Fiddling Favorites, that one. This is a tribute one. This is 50 all-time favorites. Yep, yep, that's what we're talking about, boys. This is the fiddling stuff here, boys.
This is a lot. Where'd you get all this?
This all came in that free thing. I almost got rid of it. Oh, all right. Here we go. This is old-time fiddling favorites, and they're all old-time fiddling favorites. Yeah.
How many you got left?
I only got 2 there. Maple Sugar is on here. Must be Canadian. Hitchhiker Blues. Like, you guys probably like, what the hell is he talking about, man?
I don't even know what we're talking about, and I'm Canadian.
Yeah, well look at this. The value. Back then, the value said it was $3.98 value. Our price is $1.98.
Hey.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't get that anymore.
No.
But that's so weird.
CBC TV, the Sing-Along Jubilee.
What? Oh.
The Sing-Along Jubilee, man.
Oh, I thought you were just...
This is actually a really good album.
Not gonna lie, I thought you were just saying
The
random
album
words.
contains the famous Nova Scotia song.
Nova Scotia has a song?
Yes, we got a song.
I didn't know we had a song.
It's called Nova Scotia Song. It is. We're going to listen to that later.
Oh my gosh.
And then I got The Magic of Foster and Allen. Their greatest hits. I haven't checked it out yet, but it's a double LP. And I assume, you know, it's old folksy kind of style of music. So I couldn't let that go. It looked interesting. I had to take it. And then just to throw in there was a huge bunch of these things. The country music, the Time Life stuff.
I've seen those before.
Yeah, I had a whole whack that were in there, but there's only one artist that I liked. They must have, Time Life Records put out a whole whack of these. It must have been some kind of subscription thing that they had back then. But this is Mel Tillis. I don't have any Mel Tillis in my collection, so I was happy to get that. So those are the things that are new in my bin.
That was a lot. I really need to go record shopping. I have literally nothing new.
So now it's your turn to talk, Rebecca.
Okay.
Something that's coming out that's going to save us all some money.
Lots of money.
Lots of money.
Okay, I'm really excited to talk about this because I love this artist so much. Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah.
A.K.A. everybody might know him as the Boss.
Yes, I have him in here. Whole whack, whole whack.
I don't have any of his stuff, and I don't know why. I love his stuff, but I don't own any.
Anyhow, he's coming out with
he's coming out with 5 albums. Now, they're, I guess you could call them a repress. I don't know if you could. Could you call them a repress?
A couple of them are. One of them is only it's never been on vinyl. So
well, none of these have been on vinyl.
Re-release. I would say re-release. Yes, there were some that were on vinyl.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because the Devil and Dust one,
yeah, that
was on vinyl. But if you go on Discogs right now, it would cost you like $300 for it. So that's where we're saving the money. Unless you're after the original pressing. What are the other ones coming out, and when are they coming out?
So, on February 21st, let me try that again. On February 21st, he is releasing a 5 album release vinyl. And what we have is The Rising, which was released originally in 2002.
Yeah.
We have Devils and Dusk, which was originally released in 2005. Live in New York City, which was originally released in 2001. Live in Dublin, which was originally released in 2007, and then one that just says 18 tracks from 1999 is coming to vinyl for the first time in over 20 years. And it's just saying stuff that it's featuring, so it's original release of Born in the USA demo.
Okay, it was not on vinyl.
Okay.
Yeah. First time on vinyl.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. But Devils and Dust, that is expensive. That is on vinyl. So if you want the original one, it's going to cost you some money. Will this drive the cost, the price of the original pressings down? If that seller who's selling the original pressing wants that thing to move, he's going to have to consider that they repressed it, and now we can all get it, you know, on. And the thing is, you can't say, well, it was analog back then, because what was it, 2005, I think they said it was?
Which one?
The Devils and Dust.
That was, 2005.
2005. Everything was digital. Okay? So it doesn't really matter. Actually, I think that one, the price will go down.
Yeah,
because it's not analog.
No, I definitely think that one's going to go down.
It's just it's a replica, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to talk about a little bit about Discogs. What is Discogs? I think of it as eBay. eBay for records and music medium, stuff like that. But it's also a catalog. Like, I have all of my collection on Discogs just to know when I'm shopping for records what records I already have, so I don't end up buying them again. But they've been making some changes. Before, on the bottom, it used to have YouTube clips that you could watch videos or maybe listen to that album to see what it sounded like. That's no longer there. And I discovered this by accident. There was a little play button off to the side of what the name of the album was. So what I did was I pushed play. And what it does is it gives you 29 seconds playing that track on that album. This is good. I really like it because when I was out, look on Discogs, see if I have an album. If I don't have it and I'm interested, I jump over to YouTube, try to find it, and listen to see what the album sounds like. Sometimes the albums are completely, you know, the full time length, and I don't have the option to skip the songs. It all depends on who uploaded it to YouTube. But then when I was looking at this play, boom, Apple thing popped up. I'm like, what's going on here? I don't have Apple. I don't have an Apple product. You know, I have an Android phone. So I guess they integrated. They got rid of the YouTube thing and they integrated with Apple. So every once in a while, Apple will pop up and try to get you to subscribe to their streaming, or whatever you want to call it, online listening.
Streaming platform online, yeah.
Yeah.
You go all over.
I'm a final guy. I don't know. But I stay away from that stuff.
I just don't live in modern day.
But not all tracks are on there, because it depends on if that album and songs are on the Apple platform to buy. So whatever is on Discogs, and they're given that option to listen to it for 29 seconds, it's on the Apple platform that you can buy it. So I really like it. I really like it. I don't have any other, it just takes away a lot of the searching, right? Now, if they don't have the album that's on there, I will still go to YouTube. And quite honestly, I never really looked at the bottom and looked at many of the music videos that were linked onto there from YouTube anyhow. So I personally like it. But they're getting mixed reviews right now. I've been seeing a lot of criticism that they thought that they should not limit it just to Apple. There's a lot of people to do Spotify. They think they should be able to click Spotify. There's other mediums, I guess, as well. So, my opinion, I really like it. I don't have to go to two sites. One to check if I have the album, and then to go over to YouTube or search the internet to see what these tracks sound like. And quite honestly, I only need 29 seconds to let me know if I like a song or not. So I like it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of Discogs and the new changes, if they benefit you or if you think they should do something different. Okay, now we are going into Share Your Photo. So this photo was sent to us from Scott, A.K.A. He says, Nor'easter Final. Nor'easter Final. A page that pairs great records with tasty beers.
Oh, those said bears at first, and I'm like, what?
This is our setup. Over the years, we have upgraded 3 times for turntables and amps. Right now, we are running a Pioneer turntable and amp. Hitachi, I can't say that name. Speakers, about 400 final. We love sharing with the community as it's so passionate. P.S. We are huge Bowie fans with every one of Bowie's finals in our collection.
Oh my gosh, it's more LED lights. I freaking love LED lights.
And I love the picture of Bowie in the back.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool.
And 400 is a great amount for people. Like, it gets to a point that you're like, can I listen to all these?
I can't even listen to all mine. I don't even have 100.
Yeah. So it's a really nice setup. I really like it, and I really like the LEDs. Yeah. It's very clean and classy. Thank you.
I do like it.
Thank you for sharing this photo of your setup with us. If you are interested and you want to send us a photo of your setup, please do so. You can email it to us and tell us a little story with your setup and share your passion with us. We can share it with everyone that is watching. Our email to send us is GVS Cafe at outlook.com. Question for you, Becky.
Okay.
Okay, so you know that eventually these are all going to be yours.
I did not, no.
Yes, we talked about this a while ago.
Oh, yes, actually, yeah.
Yeah, if I'm like, oh, I die or something, all right? So my question to you, and most vinyl collectors usually want to know, okay? What are you going to do with them?
Most of them I definitely would keep.
Would you really keep them?
Yeah, I love vinyl. And plus there'd be like an emotional connection because it was yours and passed down to me, so it'd be like really hard to get rid of them.
Yeah, but what about if I die in 20 years and my collection is like 10,000 records? What happens then?
I'd still try and keep them for sure. Because
Really?
it's just like, that's impressive. Like, really.
True. But I think it would probably be a burden on you, would it not?
I mean, it depends on where I'm living, you know? Because transportation, that's where the burden would be. It's not having them in my house being that. That's the cool part, is actually owning them. Even if I didn't listen to them all, it'd be the fact that it's just like, that was passed down to me. It's really cool. I may not even know what half the artist is, but I'd still like it. But the only burden it would be is just trying to travel it. That's all. And that could be figured out in like a day, you know?
Okay. Okay. Because this was brought up on another video of someone else's, and actually, you got the cup there. There's Frank from Channel 33 RPM.
This is such a cool little
So
one.
it was interesting to see what the answer between his wife and him would be. I was thinking you were going to say something different, and personally, well, if I knew that I was going to die, and I wouldn't want to send all this burden on to you. This was something that I had a passion for. I know that you like records to a certain extent, but do you like all the artists that I have? And I was going to just sell them off before I died, so you wouldn't have to deal with all of them.
No, for me, it's like there's a lot that I don't know or don't listen to or don't like, but it doesn't mean I'd get rid of them. It's because thinking on the level of dying, it'd be like an emotional thing that it's like I'd want it as something that had like connected me to you type thingy.
An emotional connection, kind of.
Yeah, so some of them I might get rid of, like the weird ones that it's just like, you have a lot of weird soundtracks. I think I'd get rid of those ones, but certain ones like, I don't know. Buddy Guy, we're looking at that. I keep that stuff because I know you're big into that one.
Okay. All right. Good answer.
Honestly, that's not even close to what I thought you were going to ask me.
Well, there you go. I asked the question. Okay, what's in the box? Yes. All right, what's in the box?
I don't know what's in the box. I'm really excited.
Okay, I wrote some notes down here. So, in 1877, the phonograph was made possible. Who invented the phonograph?
I don't know.
Thomas Edison.
Oh.
Thomas Edison in 1877. And do you remember what the original records used to look like? No. Well, you're going to find out right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So here we go. I got some original records I picked up. And they used to call them, okay, they called these cylinders. They weren't records.
How do you
record cylinders.
But
so here we are here. This is Edison. This is a 4-minute record. I picked these up today. Look at this. This is a black one. This is a record.
Wait, do you put it into a thing and you just it kind of?
Yeah, and they would crank it.
And is there like a needle that would sit on top there?
Yes. Yeah. If you ever watch Murdoch Mysteries with us, you would see it.
No.
Murdoch Mysteries is a Canadian. It's been on for 13 seasons.
Yeah, it's out of Toronto.
It's really good. Anyhow, these I believe are from the 1909 era, because the original ones came out in. They were on wax, and I don't think they would have lasted that long. Check out this one.
It's like a sewage pipe.
This one's blue.
Whoa.
Yeah, but so, these are plastic.
How do you? Is there actually stuff on here?
Yes.
So
on the top of the covers would say what is on it. Like this one here is an opera one. Comic opera, Adele. But if you actually look at the top of the cylinders here, they have it written as well. Because I wondered, how would I know if the top was worn off?
Oh, this one's a clean.
Because one of them, yeah, like this one right here, it's all worn off. So how do you know?
With actual vinyl records, like the normal ones, there's like little grooves that you like.
Yeah.
Where are the grooves on this one?
They're on there. They're on there. The original ones came out on wax, and they were only 3 minutes long. But Edison found a way to make the grooves smaller,
so
and then he was able to put 4 minutes on them. This one's not.
So it's
Edison.
only one song on here.
Well, there's 4 minutes of whatever's on there.
Oh, so it might not be so. Okay.
I'm not sure what they are. I just got these today, and
I'm gonna find a way to
I paid
them.
like $6 a piece for them. This is Columbia gold molded. See, they call it cylinder record, and this was 45 cents back in the day. 45 cents.
So cheap.
And this was distributed at the headquarters, Columbia Phonograph Company, headquarters for Canada. But it's really cool. I'll get up a little closer so you can see.
I want to find a way to play them.
So do I.
We gotta go buy a phonograph or whatever, how it works.
1909, they came up with the plastic.
Ready? Shake it. Like, it's just a...
Yeah, you can see the grooves on the side a little bit. See in the...
Oh yeah, I can kind of see it in the monitor.
This one here,
It's like a sewage pipe.
He's an old man there.
You just... Boop.
And then you can see the age difference. I really got to do some research. This is a really nice shaped one. Did I show that one? This is a really nice shaped one.
Oh, my fingers are all weird and dusty. Ah.
It's really cool. But the difference, so look at the difference of the photos here. This is pretty cool. So these are going to be more of a display thing, but I like to get something that would crank. Here's a photo.
That'd be such an adventure.
Yeah, I'll come up with something.
Oh my gosh, I would vlog it. I haven't done a vlog in forever.
I think they're all black except for a couple blue.
Yeah, there's only a couple blue. So they don't make those anymore, do they?
No.
Oh.
No. I think the blue is the blue. Yeah, because they say blue.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Logically.
so I know. So that's blue. Is this green?
So wait, is it like made out of vinyl or do you know?
Those are plastic.
Oh, okay.
Those are plastic. According to what I quickly researched. I'm a horrible researcher. Thank you for watching Golden VinylSpin. Remember to subscribe, and we'll see you next Sunday, same time.
Same o'clock.
Same o'clock. 9 a.m. Atlantic time, and we'll be doing the premiere kind of thing as well. So if you want to talk to Becky, you can check out Becky's channel as well. She has her own channel, pretty cool. And I'll see you next time. So thank you for watching Golden VinylSpin Cafe. Remember, keep spinning.
Bye.